Hey, good morning. I'm sorry, I was looking away for a second. Hope all of you guys are doing good today. Apologize about the last couple of days. I have not been available at night. I have been going through a couple of things that I needed to fix. Yesterday there was some activity at my daughter's school, and I totally forgot about that. So took me So a couple of minutes to get back home afterwards, and I couldn't be online on time. AVCO. Let's look at that one real quick here. AVCO. What am I gonna put you this morning? Right here. AVCO. Dude, like seriously? I'm sorry, guys. It's my dog doing stuff here. Justine, good morning. Yeah, there was some my daughter's activity after school stuff that they do plays in the school, right? On drama and singing and that kind of stuff. And so I have a daughter that lives in New York, and so she is in a program where they sing, right? And she's learning to sing and stuff like that, right? Last time they were in a hall, they had a whole concert. So she is now going to turn 11 in the next 2 weeks now. So she's kind of like almost a teenager. You can imagine how afraid I could be. So God, it's and so I was uh, doing that, and they had an activity, had another concert and stuff. So I was away taking care of that, and then driving home. Got home a little bit late, and I had a blast because again, looking at your daughter singing, and sometimes in some of the activities she was the lead singer in the whole group, and it's great. It's a program that they go through here, and it's all the way. Well, I wouldn't say here because I live in Jersey now, but she lives in New York, and well, they go through college, right? All the way through college, they get ready. They help them out with math and science and singing and a bunch of different things. So I'm uh, I'm grateful for that. All right, so watching AIM this morning was awarded. Oh yeah, trust me. Yeah, it's great. It's actually pretty good. I'm gonna be switching back in a minute, um, and I'm gonna do the live all the way the audio. For those of you guys that wanna um, probably write comments. There we go. I have already. I'm already logged in there. For all of you guys that want to write any kind of comment, suggestion, complaints, maybe if you have any, I'm gonna be switching out of the chat box from YouTube. Unfortunately, it's taking a little bit of the space on my monitors, so I'm gonna be using the space that YouTube is using for my trading scanners and platform to trade. So I'm gonna be chatting out of that. And again, this is free stuff. So you just gotta kind of log in and chat and write that stuff. And in a couple of days, I'm gonna be doing the live stream, and it's gonna be embedded with there as well. So we're gonna be doing everything in one place. Grateful for you guys being here. AIM today was awarded. It seems like 6.7 $4 million, something like that, by the Defense Department. I think this is great news though, and we might end up seeing this thing rally today. Okay, um, I'm gonna be paying a lot of attention here to this stock, and let's see what the 1 minute is gonna do. Could end up being a little bit noisy at times, but I'm watching the pre-market highs and $3.88. And there are a few other stocks that I will let you guys know right now that I'm watching. OPTT, PRVV, IGC, EROS, AVCO. We'll keep an eye on that, buddy, for you, since you asked me to, and I thank you for bringing that up. Yes, EROS is there. EROS, partnering with Microsoft Live stuff. So this is a great news as well. I seen this kind of stuff happen in the past as well, when a little company partner up with a big company, right? And the news don't really pan out as we would like to. So let's see what he does. I don't know how it is going to run, obviously, but I will be really paying lots and lots of attention. Also, I added a little query here on the scanners for the stocks that are actually dropping quick. I want to see the stocks that are losing a lot of value and that will may bounce afterwards, right? So I'll keep an eye on that. And we'll do this thing today. We are about 2 minutes and a half for the open. I'm greatly excited for today. Uh, First chill of the season. It feels great outside. I love this kind of temperatures, and I feel so grateful for them. Fall is my favorite season, and I think this fall is going to be great for trading. So I can't wait for the earnings season to roll in, and the next few days as well. A little bit of consolidation here on the high of this candle, although there's long wicks here, but 334, chances are we might push over the 350. So let's see what the first candle will do right out of the open. We got 2 minutes to the open. Uh, and let's see what we're going to do. I like winter though. I just hate shoveling snow. I used to live in a building in New York City where everything was done for me, and I moved out in New York. Uh, I had a big apartment there, but for what I pay here in New Jersey, I get a lot more. I'm paying pretty much almost it's the same thing that I'm paying here anyway. But I have to shovel snow here. I have to cut the grass here. Like, you know, I have to do the garbage here. Yeah, so it's whatever it is, But I just don't like shoveling snow too much, though. But other than that, I like it a lot. Let's see here. About 15 seconds for the open. All right, I'll be looking for a push towards 350 on this thing. Let's see, around. Jesus Christ, no, I don't want to expect that. I'm gonna be waiting for a breakout of the 350. So, watching the 1 minute. First red candle here, pulling down real quick. All right. That's good. That's good. Let me let it run here. I'm gonna be watching it on the comeback. This thing happened the other day. I think can't really remember the name of the stock today. I think it was MNK or something like that. It had a opening range breakout. He dropped right at the first minute, and he came back, retest, drop, and came back, retest, and then broke out of a little bit of consolidation that we had right out of the gate. So I will think that this could be a possibility. There's a couple of people selling here because they were holding on a couple of the gains that they had on the pre-market hours. PRVV, PRVV, V as in Victor and B as a boy. PRVB. Jumping higher this morning as well. Watching that stock, waiting for AIM, taking a stab on PRBB. We'll be taking a stab on PRBB if it breaks the high of the opening candle at a 909. Coming right back to $9. If we come right back to $9, I'll be taking a stab on PRBB. Coming right, that breakout right here on this stock over the 350, pulling back too quick. Took a little stab here at the break of the 350. Let me see if we can pull up a little bit more here towards $3.88 pre-market high, or if it's just gonna slap me in the face. I'll be expecting this one to be a little bit of a fast mover. Watching level 2 on AIM. Couple of orders stepping in. Like to get a little push towards the pre-market highs again. Oh my. All right, so I'm out. Gonna come back here. Probably gonna come right back. So I didn't like that trade. Slapping right there. Now took a loss right out of the gates today. Watching PREB. Waiting to see if we could come back towards the high of that candle 909. Watching EROS, EROS. See that this the type of stuff that I've seen before. Some companies have announced in the past some partnerships with other big companies. Oftentimes it runs a lot, and some of the times doesn't really pan out the way that we would like to. Buddy, I misread what you were saying about AVCO. I'll take a look at this daily in a second, and I will let you know if I like that for a little swing. I'm watching pretty closely this 1 minute here, and I'm looking at the volume bars on AIM. I can tell you though that it's been a little choppy, but seems like the volume is actually decreasing here. Would like to get a little bit of volume here stepping up. We need to see a little bit more volume stepping up here. I really thought it was going to run right away. Sometimes things don't work out the way that you want right away. Market is moving higher this morning. The Fed cut rates yesterday by a quarter. EROS moving higher, 305. We have a little bit of consolidation over this candle right here. Will be 315. Most definitely, I think I would like to get a little stab over 315 towards the pre-market highs. 315. You're not gonna start. 342. And I apologize if you hear any kind of background noise. My dog is, well, you can hear it. I have a little 10 pounder though. It's not nothing bigger, but that's my little lion. Big heart. Yeah, I'm looking at EROS. I'm looking at 315. Probably over that, I'll take a little stab for a nice push. Probably towards the 350 area. 342 will be the area that I will be paying attention to, really. I'm not going to take a chance waiting over the 350. I'll take it out, right? Before 342 towards the push here, but you got to break 350. I mean, 315, 315, 315. Loser on AIM. I'm not gonna try to revenge trade. I'm just gonna trade what I think is gonna work out for me. Not revenge trading. I don't like getting involved with that kind of stuff. If I can break even, then I broke even. Okay, no problem. But I'm really not trying to get back what I lost already. Just out of curiosity, because I'm really trying to do the right thing. Any of you guys have a topic? Good. That's a good stop. Round number 3. That's okay. I'm just gonna wait for the next push over the view app. But the thing is, like, the opening candles right here have been a little choppy, so I would like to see a open range breakout on the AIM. Again, going back to you guys being in the people on YouTube and people, although I'm not, maybe not, I'm not reading YouTube as of right now, but if anybody on YouTube would like to learn, and you guys in the chat would like to learn about a topic that might get you a little confused or anything like that, please let me know. And for the people on YouTube that unfortunately right now I'm not looking at the chat box, maybe you could write it up later. I could probably go back and see if somebody wrote something there. Or you can go to tradescomedy.com to the contact form, all the way at the bottom of the landing page, and there's a contact form. You can send me an email if you have any requests for any topic that you will probably like me to write about, with maybe a little bit of examples. Maybe I can write an article there for you on the website. Maybe create a video explaining anything that you would like to learn. Maybe something that gets you a little confused or whatever. Anybody would like to let me know, please do so, and I will deliver for you. Coming right back, 312 EROS 312. Waiting for 315 breakout. Letting it run right out of the open. $310, watching level 2, big order stepping in, 308, 10,000 shares, 308. Couple of guys sitting on 10,000 shares, 9,000 shares, sitting around 308. Watching EROS. Some point you gotta come back up. Although hope is not a strategy, to be honest. There's something going on here. Yeah, watching EROS very close. Something going on with my TC2000. Something going on with my TC2000. Is it back? Is it back? Yeah, it's back. There you go. Yeah, I got kind of weird for a second. Watching EROS very close. Would like to get a stab over 315 for a push towards 342. I'm not gonna wait for 350. 350 is a round number. A lot of people will be sitting around there, and I will not get a chance around there because I know as a fact that I cannot wait for those price ranges right there. Price range. Okay, I'm gonna just take out AIM. This thing's just gonna drop here for now. I'm gonna keep it running on a secondary window. As a matter of fact, I'm doing that anyway. I have another window regardless. And I'm gonna watch EROS at 2 minutes. EROS 2 minutes. And again at 315. And 342. All right. If anybody on the stream would like to get interviewed, even if you're not a professional or what they can call quote unquote professional day trader, um, and anyway, you are not shy and you would like to share a little bit of your story on why you got into trading and what makes you, you know, what makes your heart beat when it comes to trading, and if it's for your family, freedom, or whatever you're planning to do with your life, and you, even if you're in on the way towards where you want to be and you're still not there, you still don't think that you're there, but maybe you want to share a little bit of your story with people that might relate to you or why they started or whatever. Maybe a 15-minute, 20-minute chat over Skype that we might, if you would like to record it, we can do that and put it on YouTube. May get a little bit of people inspired, maybe get familiar with your thinking and your reasoning and why you're doing that kind of stuff. Okay, watching PCG. PCG, a little bit of a higher price stock. PCG, not so pricey, but okay. Sometimes this kind of stuff move a lot better than those low floaties. What's up, Matthew? Okay, EROS has me waiting. PCG on the way to 1240. At 1259, 1284, and 1428 on the daily. You're watching Macy's here. Macy's. M. Macy's. PCG red first red candle on the 5. Now wait for a little bit of consolidation on the 5. Possibility to push over the 1250 breakout and run towards $12.84. AIM is going to keep dropping. So it seems. See what's going on here. Holding on to the 100 on the 2. AIM right in between the 100 and the 50. Tapping that resistance here on the 2-minute time frame at 315. 315. Well, I hope you have fun last night, though. Went to the what? To the who? What is that though? Maybe I'm kind of old fashioned. I have no idea what that is. What is the who? Listen, I'm gonna be honest, and this is my personal opinion here. If you're tired and your mind is not to it, watch the market, stay around, but you might not be thinking to right, so don't taking any trades maybe. Yeah, at the beginning, man, don't worry about commissions at the beginning. You want to be consistent, you know. At the beginning, you can't really think too much about commissions. Okay, so 315 holding on aim, 315 coming right back down onto the 100. Matt, I to be honest with you, I had no idea though what that was, but let's see arrows. Give me 30 seconds here. TC 2000 platforms kind of acting weird again. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. Let me just try to maybe reset the platform because it's printing where it's not supposed to print. Oh, okay. What's going on here? Yeah, TC2000 kind of froze on me. Let me just reset the platform here to give you the answer on EROS. While I do that, I can take a look at it on another um, on the other platform anyway. All right, so your screen is gonna blank for a second, guys, and I will be resetting. Let's see, TC2000. There you go. All right, so just bear with me for a second. I have to reset this thing. Well, that sounds like a good thing, man. Then your record, it's actually doing okay. That's what you want to do. All right, just bear with me here, guys. I have to, because I just reset the TC2000 here. Thankfully, I'm so familiar with all of these things that for me, it gets so easy going back and forth now. All right, let me know if you guys can see it there. Thankfully, I just got reset. And you asked me, Jassine, you asked me about EROS. So basically on EROS, I don't know if you're holding anything as of right now. Partnership with Microsoft long term, it might end up working pretty well. As of right now, for me, particularly to take a trade, not an investment or a swing trade, to take a scalp or any kind of swing for today. I would like the price action, the price to come right back towards 315, which seems like it can do it now. And here's the reason why I tell you this. Um, and it changed right away. All right, so it's holding this trend here. All right, so it seems like we're gonna be able to hold on to that there. There is another level to watch here, which you gotta do this thing here and bring this one a little to this point. So we're holding on, printing that little pen using a pre-market um, candles to print here. We're holding on to that trend. I think we're going to be able to come right back to 315. I'm letting it run towards 315 and have a retest there. Depending on what he does there on that retest, we might just break and push higher if the volume steps in. Push over 315. I would like to see it there. I'm gonna take a stab at it with a possibility of running towards 350, but I'm gonna be taking it out towards, I'm gonna be selling on strength towards 342 because that's the area that I'm gonna look for, and I'm gonna use a pre-market highs. Matt, I know the feeling today. I didn't sleep too much last night. I was watching Vikings. So I'm sorry, I was yawning for a second because I went to bed kind of late last night as well, just because I was watching Vikings, and that's kind of like I don't like wasting time in the sense like I don't watch TV and stuff, but I like how do you call it? Seasons of like Vikings and Last Kingdom on House of Cards and BS Game of Thrones. I watched the whole things as well. So when it comes to that, my problem is that I can't watch the first episode because then I kind of get hooked to the thing, and that happened to me last night after I got home. I watched one episode of the last two seasons I haven't watched, and then I wanted to see what was going to happen next and next and next. And all of a sudden, I watched like 4 or 5 episodes, and I went to sleep a little too late, I will say. So my brain is working okay, but yeah, I apologize. I was yawning for a second here. Yeah, man, entertainment, right? Is this the reason why they call it entertainment? Entertainment industry, right? They entertain you, and you stop doing what's really important and relevant because you're looking to get entertained. Watching EROS 2 minute pennant printing very well, holding on to that trend. I'm looking for a breakout of this pennant here. Push 315, break out of 315, push over 350. Watching the overall market, and I'm scanning for stocks dropping quick. I want to see what's selling off. The S&P is moving higher this morning. The overall market is trending higher. Might be due to jobless claims. All right. So we got some news here. U.S. existing home sales rise in August to 5.49 million versus 5.37 million expected. So we have a couple of good news going on this morning. Jobless claims a little under that what I expected. Uh, House and sales rising a little over what they expected. Ah, Jesus Christ! Give me a second here. Guys, give me a second. I got somebody on my door. Let me just go downstairs. I'll be right back in a second. All right. Hopefully you didn't miss me too much. I'm back, and hopefully I didn't miss my trade. Yeah, I didn't miss my trade. Okay. Yeah, it was some package from Chewy.com from the Pepco. Is it Pepco or Pet whatever? The arm of the company that is public. I bought some medicine for my dog a couple of days ago, and so they just brought it in just now. All right, so I'm still on the watch here on EROS, watching the overall market. Let's see here. This one looks a little interesting. Watching Macy's. Macy's. Let's see here. Macy's. Gonna probably take a stop for a short here. Watching MACYS. Low 613. Low 613. At the breakdown there. And I'm taking a stop for a short on MACYS. EMPH. I had it today this morning. I took it out for some reason. I don't know why. EMPH. All right, let me go back. Oh, wow, Matt. What's up? Doing good. All right, waiting for MACYS. 313 breakdown. Taking a stop for short on MACYS. 313. Watching EROS. EROS on watch here. Still printing on the pennant formation on the 2 minute, 5 minute time frame. Matt, you're doing pretty good. Well, that's great, man. You've been on this thing for a couple of days already. You've been on this thing for a couple of days already. Now, a question for you guys, and I would like really to get your personal opinion for everybody on YouTube and you guys on the chat inside of the website. And anyway, the guys that are not on the website that are on YouTube, I would like to let you know this is you don't have to pay like a membership fee for you to use the chat room on traderscolony.com /chat/index. You don't have to pay a membership. So please use it if you want to write anything, any comments, suggestions, or complaints. Please do so. Personal question that I would like to get a little answer if you can. Would it be a good idea? Maybe because I'm kind of like going back and forth because I haven't get the time to buy the course and get through the course. But I'm thinking about if I should just wait to do that, or maybe I should just jump in and see how it goes as it goes. And I'm talking about the podcast. Would it be a good idea to start a podcast? And what will be one of the maybe topics that you would like to listen to, or maybe somebody that you would like me to interview if possible? And if you have any comments in regard to that, I would like to know. And I appreciate the answer if you guys don't mind. Going back to Justine, let me see if I can give you an answer comparing it to a stock that the other day, which one was that? MNK. I think it was MNK. Was it MNK? No, ECA. Yes, ECA. Right. So the other day, if you remember, and here's what happens. Answering your question, Justine. All right. So the other day, there was some news on Saudi Arabia where it was an attack, right? Huge thing that happened because they kicked out the 5% of the reserves. I think we're gonna break down here in EROS though. I don't know. I'm watching the 15-minute time frame. It's not looking too good though. I think we're gonna have a breakdown on that pennant formation on EROS. So I don't think we're gonna have a breakout here. We're looking at a breakdown most likely breaking down. And I'm watching the volume though. It's decreasing a little bit. So going back to the answer, ACA, oil and gas company, these people knocked down 5% of the reserves of the overall global reserves of oil that were sitting on that place in Saudi Arabia. Every single oil and gas company was just dropping that day. Why? Don't ask me. I have no idea. But that's the way that they reacted. But ECA particularly trended up, and you saw huge volume coming in, huge volume coming in, and the stock just got just the same way that you're telling me, stagnant, stagnant, no movement. And the problem is that when you have so much volume, but so much people sitting in the same places, right? They just orders are just getting filled. The float is just it's kind of rotating, but the problem is that there's no moves because in every level there is a big, huge buyer and at the same time a huge seller. So you don't have a buyer trying to get like 100,000 shares, for example, buyer, and then you have 10 sellers selling 10,000 each, right? Taking 10 people out while only one going in, right? It wasn't like that. One, like traders were sitting with big orders and big volume coming in, but it's just like at the same levels, hitting the same prices. Everybody was sitting on the same price. Buyers and sellers were sitting at the same exact price. Although there is a lot of volume coming in because everybody's sitting at the same spot, then you see what's going on right now. It's just stagnant. You're just not moving at all. And the news are great because hey, it's a partnership with Microsoft. Microsoft is a huge company, and EROS is it's a somewhat I don't want to say dimpy company, but it's a smaller company and it's a micro cap. For a micro cap, should be running really higher. But again, going back to what I said in the pre-market hours, I wasn't too sure about this kind of stuff because I seen this happen before. Companies, small companies come out and say, whoa, we're going to have a partnership, but the market doesn't really react in the way that we would like to see it react. And you have this kind of stuff. Nothing burger. So when you see a lot of buyers and sellers pretty much at the same spot, it's not like you're taking out 10, 20 people and then one huge seller coming in and everybody's trying to buy because it's the next huge big thing. Just that everybody thinks it's an opportunity because again, the name Microsoft is a big name, but everybody's trying to cash in into this thing and everybody's sitting on the same levels. So after you take the 310 out, there's 20 more thousand people sitting in 312. And this is the reason why every single uptick is taking so long to move. Okay, we're 1 cent away from the level that I was watching. Retest there, close to 315. Pulling back right away. Not followed through at all here, which I don't like. And I didn't like the formation on the 15-minute time frame, which gave me an indication that we were going down more than having a breakout. But he had a retest of 315. So I'm watching it here. See if we can pop quick. Come right back up here. Had a breakout 1 cent. Not too sure though. I really don't want to get trapped in this one now. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, man, everybody's sitting on the same levels here. Yeah, just like you say, people sometimes traders they do box though. They do box. They call it boxing. What you doing? What you saying right there? They box. What it means that they buy and sell. So they one trader might hold two different positions. One is a long, one is a short. The same trader holding different positions, buying and selling. So just just exactly how you say hedging, right? But they call it boxing. So they traders oftentimes they do box um, because they it's a form of hedging, yes. So you're right. You're right. It could be a possibility there too. I just see, you know, bid and the ask is stacking at the same spot. It's really this is a thinly traded company, should be really running. And if you look at the levels, that there's no huge orders coming through right now. Somewhat small size orders. The bid is stocking, the ask as well, sitting in the same spots, like with a really tight spread. This thing is really not moving. It seems like everybody's just sitting on the same spot. Macy's had a retest of 313, didn't break under that, came right back up. Let's see what it's doing here. Some volume coming in. There's some volume coming in. Okay, I'm gonna probably take a stab with a really tight stop. High 319. Broke 319 right there. Okay. Tight stop for me. There's no follow through here in this thing. Yeah, this thing is gonna stop me out. No problem, just seeing. No problem at all. Tight stop, 313. Topping at 313 here. Come on, heroes, do something here. Do something for yourself. Yeah, there's a reason why you have to trade the market you're in, not the market that you want to be in. It's really stagnant, this thing here. And I have a bad feeling this is really gonna stop me out. I'm letting it run to 310. Basically, I'm risking about 10 cents. With a small possibility, again, now I think it's a small possibility that he can get towards the 342 area. This thing has no follow through. So I got slapped by AIM right out of the gates, and now I'm down about 5 cents on EROS. Tight stop towards 310. Sometimes it happens. No, there's no good moves today. Although I thought that it was gonna be really great moves. AIM was looking pretty good. Eros was looking excellent today. And although Matt is actually doing okay on EMPH, it's okay. So, thank you. All right, so we having a red day today, looking a lot better on GOGO. I like to, yes, you guys remember, I've been talking about this one for a short. And Macy's finally broke the 313. So I think I'm going to take a little stab on this one. Just going sideways right now. I would like to see a little bit more volume coming in. Okay, a couple of sellers at 313. A couple of sellers. Bid is stacking at 1612. Bid is stacking at 1612. It's holding on really tight over there at 313. Okay. And again, I'm talking about Macy's. These last few days have been a few amber alerts here in New York and New Jersey. There was a little girl, I think 5 to 6 year old, something like that. It was just kidnapped in the last 3 days, I think, something like that. Police haven't found it yet. And yesterday they kidnapped another person, another little child in Long Island. So as you can imagine, I have my guard pretty high when it comes to my kids coming into school and out of school. And for you guys that have families, I would tell you, be always on the lookout because, God forbid, we don't want to go through any kind of stuff like that. All right, so Hero stopped me out. Second lost today, so it seems like it's really not my day. I'm a little up 3 cents. Not even 3 cents. 2 cents and change, really. On Macy's, he gave me up 3 cents and then pulled back a little bit to 16.10. So I took a stab on Macy's for a short though. See if we can break the 1607 lower day and probably get under that. I saw the bid was stacking. I thought that it might keep going down. I see somebody trying to short a little over 6,000 shares, 610. So hoping that we can get up there. I was watching 1613 breakdown on Macy's for a short. EROS stopped me out at 310. AIM took a slap out of the gates today. No problem, Justine. I thank you for your time and being here with us. Thank you so much, guys. For everybody else that is in the site and on YouTube, if you enjoy this stream, please give it a like. It's greatly appreciated. That way, YouTube treats me okay and promotes the channel, at least with suggestions to other traders that might enjoy as well the content. Okay, I see something very unusual here. Let's see what this is. Ah, probably buyout or something like that. So this is stock VIVE, right? And I'm also watching Conagra Foods or Conagra brand, which is a packaging foods. Pretty nice, interesting. I'm gonna take euros out. This thing is just CAG here. Pretty interesting formation though. Excellent. Bear flag on the 5 minute time frame. Most interesting bear flag. Nothing to see here though. Very nice bear flag formation on CAG. Very interesting. This is the reason why I am also focusing on stocks that are pulling back as well during the day. And WL, sometimes you really have to pay attention to those stocks that are actually losing value. And if you notice, buddy, and if you're still here, uh, AIM. Looking at AIM. Did I put AIM? Where did I put AIM? Oh, I took AIM out. Okay, let me to put it right back in. Oh, it's coming right back up. Keep it on watch. One of the things that I would like to see it do will be close over 325. We have about another 50 seconds for about, well, 40 seconds for breaking that candle, the 5 minutes. This one, that 5 minute candle, I would like to see it close over at least 322. So over the view app, pretty much. Where's the view app sitting? 322 exactly. I don't know how I got that one there, but I guess my eyes are working okay today. So 322, I will most definitely like to see it break here. And Macy's is hitting the 1607 for the low of day today. Low of day today. You guys know that I'm holding a little bit here as a short on Macy's. I'm waiting for it to probably break down here. If it breaks down and makes new lows, I'm expecting it to just give me a couple of cents under. I'm gonna try to take something out. And buddy, if you look at CAG, for example, and let me just go back to what I was saying on AIM before I forget. AIM closed over 322, which was the view app there. So it seems like we are changing a little bit of the trend here, even if you pay attention to the stochastics a little bit. All right, and come on, come on, come on, come on, give me something else here. All right. All right. So if you look at the stochastics, is making a little bit of a round formation for a little bit of support, closing over 322, which is where the view app is, and we are holding on pretty tight to the 50 simple moving average right now. Seems like we can get a run up here and get towards, if we can break here, there's a tight resistance at 329 that I can see here, very tight. So right now it's still holding on there. All right, so let's see if we can break that resistance there. Possible run over to towards 350, and a little break over that will be actually a good thing. But as of right now, we're holding tight here. Let's see if we can break these levels. CAG on the other hand, as I was saying, and you were talking the other day about a little bit of higher price stocks, and you would like to see, well, you not that you would like to see anything, but you said you get a little bit more comfortable sometimes with this type of trends, and trading this type of kind of a little bit higher price stocks. And here's the thing. For example, if you look up right here, we had a pretty nice downtrend over the under the view app, right? And view app trading is very, very important. Under the view app, over the view app, right here, we are still right back under the view app. We're not holding on over the view app. So trend is still kind of consolidating here in between the 50 and the view app, which is not a good thing. We have very, very tight resistance at 329. It's, I really don't like it too much right now until we can actually stay over the view up and break 329. Right here on CAG, and I was just talking about AIM for a second. So on CAG, you can see the breakdown here on the 100. A little bit of consolidation and indecision around the 50 in the view app here with this doji downtrend. Then you can see here a very nice print on a bear flag. We had a low of 29.19 here. At the breakdown of 29.19, which was right here, the low of this one, 29.18, by a cent. Sometimes we measure risk. You could say that entry right there. We had a low here of $28.97, right? So a couple of cents there, moving to the downside. Right now we can see the 2 minutes. We're going right back to the one, right? A little bit of indecision here with a doji, but it seems like we're gonna come right back down to just resume the downtrend on this thing here. And even if you see the stochastics right here, that's actually what it's showing you. So this is the reason why sometimes you think it's easier to trade the stocks. It's just because the trend and the candles, they take a couple of more minutes to play out, to print and show you exactly what's going on. But the trend is a little bit sometimes easier to trade because of the range and because it takes a couple of more minutes to develop, and you have a little bit more time and reaction versus the little price point stocks that move really, really fast, and sometimes they don't give you um, somewhat of a idea of what they might end up doing because they move too quickly, especially when they have news out. And sometimes their spreads are not the best because the spread could be pretty huge. And, all those kind of stuff. You got to factor in all that kind of stuff. But yes, even I get, I like checking out stocks like, for example, Uber, Lyft, and Beyond Meat, and Tesla, and Apple, and, well, not so much Apple, but um, uh, AMD, advanced micro devices and all that kind of stuff, because some stocks sometimes over the $10 mark will give you a little bit of a better entry and trade with a little bit of more sense and slower moves that will pretty much allow you to kind of recognize the trends, because you have a little bit more time to react, because it doesn't move as fast as one of those low float stocks, really. 1605 on Macy's, low day, letting it run a little bit, trying to see if I can get a couple of cents here. Man, look at that drop of BCG. It's pulling back. I mean, it was bouncing very nicely. ENDP, I guess you should be pretty happy, Matt. You really should be pretty happy, though. Macy's 1602 keeps going under. I'm pretty happy about that. Yay! So happy. Now that's the only thing that's working out for me today. Macy's under 1613. Yeah, Matt, you should be happy. I'm talking about ENDP, man. And you bought a 21. It's 2716 right now. Oh man, that's pretty bad. Seriously? The guy sold all of his shares. Let me just take a look at that. Yeah, I remember, Matt, that you were calling that. Oh, yes, but this is really choppy though. I remember that you were calling for a short on um EMPH, right? And the guys, and where they were calling you stuff, like, oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. 90 million dollars, right? Yeah, such a low number. Okay, we have a doji on CAG doji at the 5 minute time frame with a flag on a one. Watching this level here, if it gets under the 50, we can come right back down. A little bit of this consolidation here. We are halfway through this 5 minute candle, and if we print this one under, we might end up having another bear flag formation. I would like to see that happen, to be honest. Little flag here, pushing higher. 2 minute 50 cents. I mean, 2 minute 50, 1 minute 50 seconds. 1 minute and 40 seconds for closing this 5 minute candle on CAG. PCG keeps dropping lower, and I'm still holding MACYS. Took some out on the push to new lows, holding half. We went all the way down to $16 on MACYS. Break under 13, oh god, what 1613, I apologize. See what else is moving here. I would like to see some stock moving lower. Okay, MOS. Come on, MOS, come on. We have a hammer on the 5 minute time frame on MOS. We're watching a possible rollover to the downside again, and a possible bear flag formation here over the next 10 minutes probably. We have a 1 second to close this candle. Now closed. The second 5 minute candle, expecting to come right back down after forming a pattern on MOS. Well, education is good, Matt. As I was saying yesterday, I have about 50 hours of recordings on my computers. 50, not 15 hours. 50 hours. For MACYS, the ticker symbol is M, just the letter M. For all of you guys in YouTube and you're wondering why I'm answering questions that you don't see there, it's because I am streaming on YouTube, but the chat box we're using on tradescolony.com / chat / index. I think I wrote the link on the chat box on YouTube. If you have any suggestions, any complaints, or anything that you want to ask or you want to say, even if it's a curse, you can use that chat box on tradescolony.com / chat / index. I try not to be offended if you have something bad to say, but if you have any suggestions, something that might help everybody out, please, you're welcome to use that chat box over there. And pretty soon, this video feed will be embedded on the website. So, although we're gonna be using the live platform on YouTube to stream, the video feed is going to be embedded there, and we're gonna be doing everything on one place. The watch list window is also almost done. Just so you know, guys. My developer sent me the information about the watch list window that is almost done, and something else that he has almost done on the site that will be added very soon as well. Man, I'm looking at the MPH. I'm feeling pretty sad for myself now. I'm feeling pretty sad for myself, but I'm watching MOS for the possible bear flag formation here, and I'm waiting for this thing to see what's gonna do. I'm gonna switch back to Jesus Christ. I thought, man, yeah, I think I should have taken a stab here on the CAG, but I'm watching MOS now. So let's just let's see here. MOS, watching MOS, watching MOS here. A little bit of consolidation on the 1 minute. All right, making the low 2109, 2108, 2108. Okay, so 2108, 2108. What's here? 2108. Okay. What I was actually 2106 is what I'm looking at. Okay, 2106. A little flag on the 1 minute time frame on MOS. We're about to break or to close this 5 minute candlestick on the 5 minutes in about 8 seconds. And I am looking for a new low on the next 5 minute candle after we close this one. A new low under 2106, under 2106, a new low for a possible short on MOS as well. Watching MACYS here, possible bear flag formation, flagging on the 1 minute time frame, and we just closed this second green 5 minute candle, looking for that possibility of having a bear flag formation on MACYS on the 5 minute time frame. Still holding half on MACYS. Looking for a breakdown on the 2106, 2106 on MOS for a short, breaking under 2106 on MOS. Arrows moving very slow towards 350. It's gonna do that without me. SPWR, let's see here, SPWR. Oh, Sun Power. Sun Power. And CAG looking good. CAG looking pretty good for that short right there. I'm focused on MOS right now, waiting for it. Waiting for 2106 on MOS, 2106 on MOS. Holding on to Macy's, still holding half on Macy's. Possibility of bird flag formation printing 1607. Looking for the breakdown of the $16 for the push over to the next level. Flagging on the 1 minute time frame. Pretty clear flag. Seems like we are making a round top under the 50 simple moving average on the 1 minute time frame on Macy's. I think we're gonna keep going down. Looking for a breakdown of $16. Still holding some on Macy's. Holding half. Took a stab under 16.13. Watching MOS on the 2106. SPWR about to retest that high 1544 on the 5 minutes. See what it's gonna do. Possible retest, come right back down. MOS probably have a reversal here on this candle. We're about 40 seconds for the close of this 5 minute candle, and we're coming down. Watching MOS on the 2106. 2106 on MOS. Watching 2106 on MOS. You can see right there on SPWR, micro pullback, 5 minute pullback, retest of 1544. Retest of 1544, SPWR, MOS. I'm waiting for 2106 breakdown. Holding half on Macy's. Macy's took a stab 1613. Holding half on Macy's 1316. 1613. And my apologies, I said it backwards. Low of the day 16. Holding half on Macy's. 2106. 2106 MOS. 2106. 2105. Holding tight. 2105. Opening this 1 minute candle right here. 2107. Getting an order ready on MOS. Getting order ready, MOS for short. Watching 2106 pretty tight. Getting everything ready to shoot. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Having a small issue here with YouTube. Seems like it's not sending out the vibrate for the live stream to be smooth.